Allah, the Almighty, our Creator, Lord of the world, says in Quran, وَلَتُسْأَلُنَّ عَمَّا كُنْتُمْ تَعْمَلُونَ, and you will surely be questioned about what you used to do. That verse, that's not the entire verse, that's the end of a specific verse that can be found in Surah An-Nahl. My name is Muhammad. I completed my memorization of the Quran at age 12. And during high school, I got average grades to some, even below average. And after completing high school, I got rejected by every college and university that I applied to. Deciding to turn that all around at 19, I graduated cum laude from an Islamic institution here in Cape Town, South Africa, after studying Islamic studies full-time for 1 year. And as of early 2025, I am a computer science major at the University of Cape Town. Subhanallah, no matter what your circumstances, your situation in life may be, whether you are struggling, going through some things, whether you are, subhanallah, having a good time, an easy time, whether things are going smooth in your life, whether, subhanallah, you are going through nervous, anxious times for whatever reason, maybe even exciting times for whatever reason, right? Subhanallah, just remembering the verse that I mentioned, that we will surely be questioned, right? And it just ties into remembering the day of Qiyamah. It ties into remembering death. It ties into just the whole idea of remembering that we are going to stand in front of Allah alone and be questioned about the life that we used to live, the actions that we did, what the intentions was behind them, why we did them. And subhanallah, this is not breaking news to anyone, at least I hope not, right? Subhanallah, I'm not here to give no class and give you new information that you never knew before. We know this, we know that, subhanallah, we're going to stand in front of Allah alone, and we're going to be accountable for our own deeds, our own actions, our own choices, our own decisions. And subhanallah, extremely important to remember, because it puts you in a certain mind space when you remember it. Subhanallah, the reminder to both myself and whoever's watching this, when you remember that you're going to stand in front of your Creator. And another aspect of it, that this is also not breaking news to anybody. Subhanallah, there's no lying on that day, there's no deceiving on that day. It's just absolute truth and reality. The life that you lived is the life that you lived, and that's going to be displayed, and that's the life that you're going to be questioned for. The decisions you made and the intentions that you had, there's no fooling, there's no fooling anybody on that day. Subhanallah, let alone your Creator who sees, knows, hears everything. So subhanallah, just remember that in whatever circumstance in life you may be, make smart decisions. Remember that nothing is going to be, subhanallah, I guess unquestioned, if that's a word. Nothing is going to just pass by without, some inspection. Subhanallah, of course, for those of us, and I shouldn't say for those of us, all of us, we've sinned and we've made mistakes and we've fallen short and we have our shortcomings, but we make istighfar, we ask Allah to forgive us, we ask Allah to have mercy upon us all, inshallah. And remember that, subhanallah, unless Allah chooses to wipe it away and make it so that, we never did it, subhanallah, we're going to be questioned for why we did what we did, the good and the bad, so inshallah, hopefully that reminder can serve as a means to just sort of get us back focused. Subhanallah, remember that, because I think depending on where you are in life and depending on what your situation might be, this reminder can do different things to different people. If you are struggling, if you're going through hardships, this reminder can maybe, subhanallah, set you in a mindset where it's like, okay, subhanallah, just remembering the day of Qiyamah, remembering standing in front of Allah, that at the end of the day, that's what matters, right? Subhanallah, the struggles and the hardships of this world are going to pass. and what's gonna remain is your decisions and your intentions behind them. And likewise, if you're going through easy times and subhanallah, things are just seem to be going your way right now in life, remember that you're going to be questioned. How did you spend your time? What decisions did you make? Why did you make them? Subhanallah, remember that, because it's a vital thing to remember in all stages of life. Not in all stages of life, but I mean, no matter where you are, no matter what your circumstance might be, subhanallah, remember death, remember the day of Qiyamah, and remember being questioned. That's all reality. As Muslims, we know that to be an absolute fact, that time is going to come for all of us. So inshallah, stay focused. May Allah guide, protect, assist, forgive us all, inshallah.